What up, what up, what up? This is DB Talking Now, DB Talking Birds, DB Talking Philadelphia Eagles. Happy Thursday, everybody. Happy Thursday, March 17th. This is the DB Talking Now podcast. Man, oh man, big news out of Philadelphia today. The day kind of got kicked off with Howie Roseman getting a 3-year extension. So his deal is good until 2025. But then about an hour or two later, we hear that defensive tackle, 6-time Pro Bowl defensive tackle, Fletcher Cox, was released. Wow. Here's the thing. Is it a shocker? Not really. I mean, 18 mil would have been owed to Fletcher Cox at 4 p.m. Eastern time today if they didn't release him. The Philadelphia Eagles pretty much save around that amount in cap. And Big Play Slay, what's up, my man? Welcome to the chat. Happy Thursday, my dude. Big Play Slay says, Jesus Christ, Adams is a Raider. And we are definitely going to get into that. Davante Adams, this just in, breaking news, honestly, within the last 30 minutes, Davante Adams traded to the Las Vegas Raiders. Yeah, I mean, I don't know who Aaron Rodgers is going to be throwing to next year, but it's certainly not going to be Marquez Vance-Scantling. It's not going to be Equanimeous St. Brown. Any of these guys. It's not going to be Davante Adams. And Davante Adams got a 5-year, $141 million deal from the Las Vegas Raiders. Absolutely insane. I personally believe that it's too much for a wide receiver. But kudos to Davante Adams for cashing in. Kudos to if they're going to overpay a wide receiver, he's the guy to overpay. I mean, he's been doing everything that he needs to do to earn such a contract. Big Play Slay says $141 million. Jesus Christ, Davante Adams is getting bankrupt ransom money. Hey, Packers fans, want to talk about it? I would love to know. I would love to know what the Packers fans are thinking, and I would love to know what Rodgers is thinking. The reports are this. That came out of Ian Rappaport. Ian Rappaport said that Aaron Rodgers knew that Davante Adams wasn't going to get re-signed by the Packers. Now, obviously, Davante Adams was franchise tagged initially, and then said that he would not play on the franchise tag. So that's where talks kind of started to get heated up and fired up and things like that. So. As Eagles fans, we can ask ourselves, were the Eagles interested in trading for Davante Adams? They may have shown interest, but there's no fucking way that they were going to pay him that much. You know what I mean? I mean, it's just absolutely insane. And so now here's the thing is that you have the DK Metcalf rumors are starting to heat up now. Not that they weren't already on fire, but they're heating up even more. You're adding fuel to the fire now with the trade of Davante Adams, because it's like, yeah, exactly. Who is Aaron Rodgers going to throw to? Who is Aaron Rodgers going to throw to next year? Well, now you got Packers fans going nuts and saying, "Oh, we should trade for DK." I think I've heard. We've been doing mock trade offers for DK all off season long, but I think the craziest one I saw today was we'll trade a 3rd-round pick for DK Metcalf. And it's like, you're not getting DK Metcalf for a 3rd-round pick. Packers fans, I'm sorry. You're just not. Look, let's jump back to Fletcher Cox real quick. I am, grateful for Fletcher Cox being an Eagle. His play was declining. My 2 cents on it was his play was declining, over the last few years. And he hasn't been the guy. He hasn't been the guy that we need him to be over the last few years. And especially this past year, he had such a bad year. Did he start to turn it on a little bit? Yeah, he did, but it wasn't, it wasn't the type of year that you should have for a guy that's making north of $20 million a year on your defensive line. So there is that. My thing is I think that the Eagles are going to target one of these Georgia defensive linemen. I stated yesterday on the stream, they are scheduled to have a pre-draft visit with Georgia defensive tackle Devonta Wyatt. Really excited to hear that they are going to do that. So that's absolutely phenomenal. And I think if he's there at 15, I think you take him. You know what I mean? I think if he's there at 15, you take him. You got to now. You released one of your defensive tackles. You released Fletcher Cox. So it's crazy. It's crazy. And I was just talking about this last night. I believe that the Eagles, before the Fletcher Cox shit, I believed the Eagles needed to add another defensive tackle and another edge rusher, and now they definitely need to add another defensive tackle. My thing is and I don't think it's getting enough heat. I don't think it's being talked about a lot from Eagles fans, and it should be, is that the Bears released 28-year-old defensive tackle Eddie Goldman. Eddie Goldman's a good defensive tackle, still on the market. I don't think anybody signed him yet. I think that the Eagles could go out and sign Eddie Goldman. You know what I mean? To replace Fletcher Cox. So there's that. I also think that the release of Fletcher Cox does come at the hands of scheme change and different things that they're gonna need to do and things like that. Fletcher obviously didn't have a good season in the Jonathan Gannon defense, and I think it's all going to be about getting the right players for Jonathan Gannon to really operate his defense at its highest peak. You know what I mean? So there's that. But yeah, Davante Adams traded, absolutely insane. There were kind of feelings and rumors that it was going to happen, something along those lines, but never. I didn't think it was gonna be. I didn't think it was gonna be this quick. Honestly, I thought it could have been maybe a closer to the draft type of trade. Things along those lines. Maybe even extended into OTAs and early and preseason and things like that, where we would see Davante Adams get traded. But lo and behold, today is the day Davante Adams gets traded again to the Las Vegas Raiders, giving him a deal of 5 years for $141 million. So, wow. So, but we'll just have to see. I feel like the Eagles are up to something behind the scenes, and I think we just got to be patient. I think we're gonna be okay. And maybe it does come down. Maybe they are trying to work on something for Deshaun, and maybe it's holding up their free agency a little bit, something along those lines. I don't know. There are reports that the teams that are interested in Deshaun are expecting a decision by the end of the day. So we'll see if that holds true, and hope for the best. Guys, thank you so much for joining in. Big Play Slay, thank you so much, my man. This is DB Talking Now, DB Talking Birds, DB Talking Philadelphia Eagles, the DB Talking Now podcast. Stay safe, stay healthy, one love, and go Birds, baby.